Okay folks, this is a challenging one and it can have the potential to look really nice. Really difficult though, to be honest. Sometimes they do come up first go or second go, but often they don't. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here a can. This can is Bang Energy. So it's Bang, it's an energy drink can, which is to do with this bang. When I think of the word bang, I think of the word big banger, as in a large commercial sized fast photocopier. Just bang, call it a big banger. I used to call it that. Bigger the old saying, the bigger the bang. My saying, the bigger the banger, the better. Well, I used to say in some of my videos, or maybe I was just talking, the bigger the banger, the better. The bigger the photocopier, the better. The banger. Bigger the banger, the better. And that's one thing I'm thinking about in the future, folks, when I have technology to fix the brain damage I had at birth, is that one day I want to become CEO of a photocopier company, a huge photocopier company, and I want to create, I'm going to create what you could call big bangers. These machines are going to go really fast and really efficiently, and they're going to last like 60 years instead of 10 years, or instead of 5 years. They're going to last a very long time. You've got to have passion and devotion to your cause, and that's what you have to do. If you're passionate about something, you've got to follow it, and you've got to not follow the things that you hate and try to do what people may want you to do. To discourage you from your passion, or to discourage you from what you love. My dad and my brother really hate my photocopier passion. They really hate it, and they tried to put me down about it, and it really hurts, because this is me, this is what I do, and I really don't want to have to deal with this hatred that my own family has put upon me, because it's not considered normal or average. My dad would prefer it if I just had children, just settle down with a husband and have children, instead of following my passion and following my heart. Dad likes things that are safe, average, predictable, and I know I can understand that to a certain extent, but really it's not going to be safe for me. For one, I'm too old to have children. I haven't been married yet. I know I made mistakes in the past which have fucked up the appearance of my passion, but basically I have to stick to my guns because I know what's best. They don't. I just really find the pedestrian lifestyle really boring, to be living in the burbs and having children, and I just really hate it. Now that looks really quite interesting. I do like this colour here. I'm going to maybe reverse the colours back, but I do like the overall shape of it. I do think maybe we could, I don't know. But yeah, you have to be yourself, folks. Don't be someone else. Just because you're your father or your mother or your brother or your sister. I don't have sisters, by the way, but basically you don't listen to that. You got to listen to yourself. You got to listen to your own inner voice. You got to know what is right, even if everyone sees it as wrong. You got to fucking think of yourself. You know, you got to sometimes think. You know, I've got to enlarge this a little bit. But you can't listen to peer group pressure, folks. You can't just be someone else just to make them happy, just to be a crowd pleaser. That's the problem with my dad and my brother. My dad and my brother have lots of friends. They're real crowd pleasers. They care what the crowd thinks, and they don't seem to have an independent way of thinking. They don't think outside the box. They're in-box thinkers. Sure, they're not disabled like I am. Sure, I haven't succeeded. I made mistakes when I was young, which has caused me to come to this recent, why my brother and my father hate me and my art. But basically I made mistakes, and I know I made mistakes. Don't remind me, fucktards. Don't remind me. I already made mistakes by not going out with the right person, with Luigi, my partner that I've lost and I'm trying to find. And it really hurts to be away from him, because I know that if I was to be with him, my dad and my brother would leave me alone in that. They'll just think that I'm doing what I believe is right and what is right, and that I won't look stupid to them anymore, because they're real status people. You know, they're like the house, the job, or should I say the career, the spouse, the children, the dog, the car, the house. These are things I don't have at all. I don't have any of that stuff that makes normal people tick. I don't have any of that, so therefore I'm naked. In front of them I'm naked, you know, and they can take pot shots at me and say make snide comments or snide remarks, because I'm not like them. I have not succeeded as much as... That's bullying, folks. And Dad teases and bullies me, and he's a fucktard, and I want to fucking put them both in their place. So I'm going to keep going with what I do, and I'm going to be a success, folks, with or without them. I think that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.